5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Oh, I did it the wrong way. Woo! Happy New Year! Hey everybody, Happy New Year. Well, okay, New Year's Eve. So today is New Year's Eve. I figured I would upload this video a little early just because I wanted it to be uploaded on Saturday instead of Sunday, because I'm going to have different videos for next week. So, but anyway, for today's video, I have a very special doll. This was actually sent to me by one of my friends. One of my previous co-workers sent me a package with a few different dolls in it. There is a video for that on my channel, so if you want to see that video, I'll put a link up in the iCards so you can watch that video after this. But basically, he sent me 2 dolls and a couple other things, but specifically, he sent me this Holiday Cinderella, which I'm not going to be opening this one, but I just wanted to show you this was also in the package. But yeah, it was this Holiday Cinderella doll, which I love. I think she is so pretty. And also, he sent me one other doll, and it was this 2000 celebrate, wait, what is it? It was the 2000s celebration Barbie. Sorry, 2000 celebration Barbie. So for the year 2000. So I know that this is an older doll. It's not like a new doll for 2023 or anything like that. But I've been holding on to this doll because I did intend to review her, unbox her, stuff like that. But I wanted to wait until New Year's because I thought that it was perfect. She's literally the celebration Barbie, and this looks like a New Year's outfit to me. So I thought that it would be appropriate to unbox and review this doll for New Year's this year. So let me go ahead and pull this up. Now, before I actually start opening the doll and stuff like that, here's the back of the box, by the way. I did check online, even though this is a Barbie collectible, like a collector's edition, it says right there at the top. I did check online. This doll is actually relatively easy to find and is not like super expensive or anything, so I don't feel bad unboxing her or anything. Plus the box is not in the greatest condition anyway, so you know, because of that, it's fine. I'm just gonna unbox her because I want to play with her anyway. But anyway, so on the back it says Barbie Doll 2000 invites you to celebrate an extraordinary era of new beginning and endless possibilities for this century and all time to come. So my guess is that this doll came out in 1999, and it was for the 2000 New Year or whatever. Oh, although it does specifically say the year on here is the year 2000. So I don't know if it was like the New Year's going from 2000 to 2001, maybe? Or I don't know. I'm not exactly sure when the release was. I could have done more research, but can't be bothered. Anyway, let me go ahead and get her out of the box, or let me just actually, I'm going to open this up before I fully remove her from the box because this top cover does come off. Hold on, I need scissors. I'm breaking the seal. There's no going back now. Also, her shoes are loose in the box, and I don't want to lose those, so I gotta be careful. So there is the dust cover, and here is the doll without the glare. So let me see her shoes. Okay, I see one shoe. I have, oh, here's the other one. Okay, so cool. We have both of her shoes. Anyway, all right. So yeah, this is a, you know, that crossover era from 90s Barbie to 2000s Barbie. I want to say this is the Generation Girl face sculpt. I'm not 100% sure, but I will show you a better like up close look at her in just a second. Let me go ahead and get her fully unboxed now, and I will be right back. All right, so I've got her out of the box, and she is so pretty. She does come with a certificate of authenticity, and what else is, there's something else in here. Interesting. Okay, so She comes with a certificate of authenticity, and looking at this, I don't know if the paper has yellowed over time or if it was more yellow and it started to fade up here. I don't know which direction that's gone. I'm guessing it yellowed over time, but I could be wrong. Or maybe that's just how it was printed the whole time. It looks really nice, actually. Along with this, it came with a 2-year limited warranty. We're definitely past that. And then there's this registration card. So basically, if you, I don't know if you had to be like part of the Barbie fan club or like whatever, but you could fill this out and basically register your doll. Yeah, you'd basically be registered as an official doll owner. Okay, now this doll is covered in glitter for some reason, but I can't tell where it's from because her dress doesn't have any glitter. Oh no, okay. Yes, it does. I'm like looking at these red sequins and I'm like, that's not glitter, that's sequins. But the 2000, the numbers that's printed in the little stars, those are glitter, and the glitter is getting absolutely everywhere, and that's not my favorite. But it is what it is. She comes with, oops, she's losing a shoe. Anyway, she comes with a stand. It's just a simple black Barbie stand with like a saddle stand. But this is perfect for these type of dolls because you don't really want a waist hugger to mess up the dress. And when the dress is this narrow around the legs, this kind of stand works perfectly fine. So here is the doll close up. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that this is the Generation Girl face sculpt. I'm not 100% sure about that because I'm not an expert on face sculpts, but she is so pretty. Look at her little hair accessories. She has 2 little stars right there and 1 star on this side. And then these earrings are so cool. They're like these little stud earrings, but they have like the little dangly drop part with the stars on them as well. Like, I miss this level of detail with Barbie. Like, I miss this level of quality. These look so good. Now, I don't think that they are metal. I'm pretty sure that the earrings are plastic as well as the little hair accessories. And it's really hard to tell, but I think that these are kind of like little earrings that are like, you know, it's like on a little spike that's stuck in her head. I think either that or it's sewn on because you can kind of rotate it a little bit, but it's not glued on, at least, so that's good. Not that it matters. I mean, it's not like I plan on taking the accessories off the hair or whatever. So the hair, speaking of the hair, she has kind of short hair, but it's like done up in this really cute updo. Now, I love this because this kind of hairstyle, especially like, see how the bangs are? They're a very small amount of hair. This is realistic. Like, this is on this scale. Like, if you were to like grow this Barbie to be human size, this is what somebody's bangs would actually look like. Often I see dolls on this scale, their hair is so thick and so full, and a lot of the things, they don't look realistic. But like, this looks realistic to me. So I don't know, that's just a thing. That's something I think about. The dress is really pretty. It's this red, like, not sequins because it's part of the fabric, but this reflective, kind of almost holographic dress. It looks so cool. Kind of makes me think of Jessica Rabbit, but not completely. She has this thing that goes around the neck here, and these are little like rhinestones or whatever. So she's bedazzled for sure. Is she sewn into her dress? Yeah, she's sewn into her dress. So this is not meant to be removed. So in order to remove it, you either have to like undo the stitching or destroy the dress, or you have to remove her head to slip it over the neck peg. But yeah, so she is sewn in her outfit. And in fact, yeah, there's no Velcro or any closure in the back. She is sewn into her dress because she's a collector doll. That was really far. Because she's a collector doll, they were, you know, she's meant to be displayed and not necessarily taken out of her. Because she's a collector doll, you know, they expect you to leave her in the box and just have her displayed, not necessarily to be played with, which is fine. Also, she has like this shawl that I think is really pretty. It's basically a double layer. It's like a red satin on one side and then this kind of sparkly white fabric on the other side. I don't know what kind of fabric this is on the other side, but and then it's kind of folded in a way that I think complements it, so it shows both colors while she's wearing it, and I think that that's really cute. The dress is floor length pretty much and has like a little bit of a train here. Oh, she's lost a shoe. Okay, so speaking of which, let me just show you her feet really quick. So I think she came wearing the shoes shoes. These are the shoes, by the way. They look like ruby slippers, but they're that kind of vacuumized metal. And anytime that Mattel uses this vacuumized metal, I've noticed that the doll has a protective layer of plastic on them. And I'm wondering, I guess this stuff must stain vinyl or plastic, or it might be notorious for it. I don't know. Because this doll has like little plastic socks or it might be tape. I don't know. And then like there was rubber bands holding the shoes on at one point, but they've, you know, pretty much flaked off. Oops, sorry. One of my little celebration things here. But anyway, let me just show you. The rubber bands on her feet have like completely disintegrated. They're all sticky and like falling apart and stuff like that, just because that's what happens to these older dolls. I wouldn't be surprised if the one in her hair is also like that, but her hair is so gelled that it's not coming down. Now I'm having trouble getting these shoes on this doll, so I'm gonna take these little plastic socks off because I don't really care if it stains her feet or not. That's so weird because it's not like, I thought it was tape, but it's not tape. It's like, it was actually like shrink wrapped onto her feet. And luckily the rubber bands were on the plastic, not on her feet. So now, other than all the glitter, her feet are pretty much clean. So hopefully now her feet will fit in these shoes now. Oh yeah, much better. These are so cute. I love these shoes. These look really nice on the Barbie. The one thing is they had the rubber bands on them, so unfortunately the rubber band did kind of like eat away at the vacuumized metal. So on both sides of each shoe, there is a little like, I don't know, it's a little bit of damage or whatever. It's fine. I mean, it's an older doll. Like, I know to expect little things like this, so I'm not too upset by it. Now, talking about articulation, this doll is that, like I said, it's that crossover from the 2000s to, or sorry, the crossover from the 90s to the 2000s. So she has a little more than the normal like 5 points of articulation that we're used to today. She has movement at the head. She has movement at the shoulder. There is nothing at the elbow or the wrist. She has a twist and turn waist that all of the dolls at the time still had. She has a joint at the hip, but it just goes forward and backwards, so she can sit down, but her legs do not go out. She can't do the splits. But because we're talking about a doll from back in the 2000s, she does have the bend and snap knees. Oh, geez. Okay. I really like this doll overall. Hold on, let me give her little shawl again. I love this doll. I think that she is stunning. Her face screening is near perfect. I didn't see like really any imperfections or anything. There's just like some pieces of glitter randomly on her face from her dress. But you know, this is back when quality control was really, really good, and I love all the details put into this. I mean, okay, yes, this is a collector doll. It is not a playline doll from the year 2000 necessarily, but still, I mean, like at the time, you know, around this time, the dolls that were being made had still really nice outfits. You know, they may not be like up to today's standards as far as like fashion goes, because, you know, fashion changes over time, and a lot of stuff that was popular back then may not be as popular now. This is a timeless look, in my opinion. I think that this look, you know, it doesn't really matter whether it's like back in the 40s or, you know, like in the 70s or in the 2000s or even today. I think like for a New Year's party, like this is very appropriate. It's a very beautiful silhouette, and I like this look. Also, what I like about the dolls from this era is that kind of like in the 90s, everything was very like big and kind of cartoony because that was the style. But around this time is when like Barbie's aesthetic kind of moved from that cartoony kind of look and the over-the-top fantasy into a little bit more of like a wearable, like casual kind of style. And that's what I really like about the Barbies from this time frame. And I feel like this is kind of like reminiscent of that, because if you compare like an earlier 90s holiday Barbie, they have these giant poofy dresses that are really over the top, and like I said, they kind of look cartoony, you know, not inappropriate for the time, but they're just really big princess dresses. But this is, you know, a really thin silhouette. This is something you'd actually see somebody wearing. So that's what I'm saying. And like, not that nobody would have ever worn those other dresses. I'm just saying in general. You know, around this time is when they kind of started moving into a more realistic fashion style, and I really appreciate the dolls from this era. In fact, I would not mind getting some more dolls from around this time. Like, my focus, like, I get a lot of the modern ones, but I really focus on the 90s Barbies specifically. Those are my favorite. But I feel like I've been sleeping on the 2000s Barbies. I really like the Generation Girl face sculpt, and I wouldn't mind getting some more dolls from this era. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I mean, this doll didn't really come with a lot, not a lot of other accessories or anything like that. But anyway, tonight I think I'm going to count down as the ball drops with my celebration Barbie, and we're going to count down count in the new year together. So actually later I'm going to be having a game night with some friends. So we're probably going to be playing, I don't know, maybe some D&D or a few other board games that I have. I really want to play Mysterium because I haven't played that for a really long time. I'm not sure. We'll see what ends up happening. But I hope everybody has a happy New Year's. You know, please be safe if you're going to be partying tonight or doing anything like that. The holidays are the worst times to be out driving on the road. You know, so if you are going to be drinking and you're not staying where you're at, please have a designated driver. Please be safe. You know, but have fun. You know, I hope everybody has a great party if you're going to be celebrating New Year's Eve. But anyway, that's enough for my PSA. I'm going to get going for right now, but thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you next time. Bye! If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.